Hi Libra, this is Foxy. I'm Lynn. I am going to do a general reading for you today. Just wanted to show you Foxy because sometimes she acts up a little bit. Then you know where all the craziness is coming from. So first let me just clear the energy of the cards. I call upon the divine powers to help clear and protect these cards, for my intention is to use them for good only. I declare that only good shall come from their use, and that all negativity shall be turned away from them. Awesome. So I'm using 4 different decks. I'll just pull the cards as I'm chatting here. So I'm going to pull an animal spirit card from this deck, then one oracle card, and then another oracle card, an archangel message, and then do 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread. Okay, Libra? So just take what resonates, leave the rest, because this is a general reading. Always check your sun, moon, rising signs in case you have messages over there. Spirit, can I have one animal spirit card for Libra, please? And you have the shark. This card keeps coming out in the readings. Interesting. Okay. One archangel message, please, for Libra. Oh, there we go. Then you have number 32, Archangel Jehudiel. I hope I say that properly. I hope I'm saying it right. And then another oracle message, please, Spirit, for Libra. If the messages repeat, Libra, I'll try and catch that and let you know, okay? All the messages, I just channeled the messages, okay? So all the messages are coming from Spirit. If the messages come from me, I'll let you know that. Now you have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. And then 10 cards, please, Spirit. 10 cards for Libra. If any of your cards come out upside down, Libra, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit, okay? All right, here we go. 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread for Libra. So then you have here the Fool reversed, Major Arcana, 9 of Swords, Ace of Swords reversed. This is the Lovers, Major Arcana, Knight of Cups. Then you have 10 of Pentacles reversed. And then you have Temperance reversed, Major Arcana, 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups, nice. And then 7 of Swords. Awesome. Okay, so I think I'll start with your tarot card reading first. So you have the Fool reversed, Major Arcana. So when a card comes out reversed, you're getting extra protection from Spirit. So reverse, this card is talking about risk taking, you might be being taken advantage of, being reckless or inconsiderate, being careless or foolish, negligent, naive, distracted, gullible, careless. It's a card of vanity and apathy. So the time for independent action may not be right. You must discriminate between your dreams of going off on an adventure and leaving everything behind and reality. You know that saying, don't quit your day job? It may apply here. That's not to say that what you want to do is invalid, only that you must consider all of the pros and cons carefully. This card warns of making a foolish decision. You may be so focused on the future or your dreams that you are unaware of the danger signs right at your feet. Spirit saying, take time to look around you, heeding signals that may help you make a wise choice. Okay? I want to do your Archangel message right now. So you got number 32. This card is about leadership and endeavor. This Archangel Jehudiel is assisting you with your spiritual endeavor. They want you to know, Libra, that he wants you to know that you're a natural leader. A natural leader. So stay true to your integrity. Okay? Stay true to what you believe in. What's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation is the Nine of Swords, upright. So the Nine of Swords is Gemini energy. This card is talking about fear and anxiety and doubt, nightmares, hopelessness, depression, feeling isolated, suffering. It's talking about your conscience. Okay, so the Nine of Swords upright is a card about those worries that keep you up all night or suddenly wake you in the early morning hours. Thoughts, worries, guilt, anguish, or concerns fill your mind and create havoc. You seem unable to settle your mind, and the lack of sleep is adding to the situation, making you feel even more vulnerable. Extreme anxiety, nightmares, tension, unhappiness, regrets over past mistakes or misfortunes. You're in an unhappy and tense state of mind, Libra, whether or not the facts bear out the fear. Thus, the suffering associated with this card may be mostly in your mind. The Nine of Swords indicates that you're troubled by bad dreams or horrible fantasies. Deep-rooted or repressed issues are trying to surface so that you can resolve them. It will likely be very challenging to change your attitudes and beliefs, but it's worth the effort and unpleasantness. 9 is the number of completion, thus this card indicates that the changes you're being required to make forecast a better future. Let's, I think I'll just keep going actually. Then your third card is the Ace of Swords. It came out reversed, so extra protection. The Ace of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this card talks about miscommunication, confusion, chaos, destruction, arguments, hostility. You need inner clarity. You need to rethink an idea. You may have some clouded judgment with the Ace of Swords in your foundation card. It's still it's an extremely positive card. It just means that there may be some delays or glitches. What you've planned for on the spiritual plane may not manifest on the physical plane as quickly as you had hoped, and this may be causing you some frustration or tension. Stay true to your integrity. Okay, Archangel Jehudiel is assisting you with your spiritual endeavor. So don't worry, okay? The Ace of Swords reverse is telling you to beware of the double-edged nature of the sword. It can indicate a painful truth or sharp cutting words. And it can also suggest that you might have to let go of an idea. Okay, rethinking an idea. There may be some clouded judgment there. Then your fourth card is the Lover's card. Major Arcana card. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. This card is all about love, union, partnerships, relationships, choices, values, alignment, new possibilities, temptation, duality, sexual attraction. A lot of it has to do with choices, though. Okay, you might have to be, you may be at a crossroads at this time. This is a card of cooperation, of working together with others to accomplish joint purposes. It stands for attraction of any kind, not only the romantic kind, and for any venture requiring harmony, union, and cooperation. A choice between two factors of equal worth may be required, but Spirit's saying the choice that you make will be the right one. Two or more forces or people may have come together in your life in pursuit of a common goal. This may be temporary. This may be a temporary conjunction for some specific purpose, or it might be a long-term relationship. This card represents a choice to be made. More importantly, it represents different ways to make decisions. You're being asked to consider carefully how you make that important decision before you. Do you follow your heart? Do you do what makes sense? This card suggests that there's a way to marry the head and the heart so that wise, balanced decisions can be made. This card could also point to the need to heal a rift. A critical life decision must be made, sometimes in connection with a love relationship. Again, it might be saying that you're at a crossroads in your life, and you have to consider all of the ramifications of the situation and choose carefully to further your own development and to accommodate the needs of others in this situation. Okay? Something to do with your past, but is relevant now. I'm going to do your animal spirit card now, and you got the shark. And again, this card has come up quite often in the readings recently. The shark energy is directness, exposure, revealing true nature, and desire is what the shark animal spirit card represents. Remember, stay true to your integrity, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. Libra, when you're in balance, you're intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. When you're out of balance, you're sneaky and destructive. To bring yourself back into balance, Spirit is saying honesty, honesty. You need to be honest with yourself, with others. Okay, then your fifth card is the Knight of Cups. This card represents your immediate future, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, coming up soon. This is Pisces energy. So you may be receiving an offering. The Knight of Cups represents an offering of some sort. The Knight of Cups is someone who follows their heart, is romantic, an idealist, highly principled, okay? So again, Spirit saying, be true to your integrity. The Knight of Cups is male or female in a general reading, is on a mission, romantic, chivalrous, tactful, graceful, artistic, charming. This Knight of Cups is bringing you a message about love soon, or he could represent your true love, the Knight on the white horse. His appearance indicates that you're deeply involved in an emotional situation to the point where little else matters, and you may be awaiting this message, such as a declaration of love or a proposal of marriage, with such anticipation that everything else seems insignificant. And if this knight does not represent a lover, he is certainly a friend who is honest, intelligent, and willing to aid you. So, okay, that's your immediate future card. Then you have the outcome you desire most in your situation. You have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So, and I wanted to go back, actually, I'm going to go back a little bit to the Knight of Cups. I want to let you know a little bit more about this knight. This is either you or someone in your life. This knight is the quintessential romantic knight in shining armor. He is chivalrous and romantic and fiercely loyal. He's dreamy, appealing, sensitive, and emotional. He loves art and has a deep appreciation for all beautiful things. He's always a bit of a distracted daydreamer. He may not take action because he's too busy daydreaming. He may be too shy to ask you out, but once he takes you out, he'll make you feel like a princess. And common sense is probably not one of his virtues. Okay? Then the outcome that you desire most in your situation is the Ten of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. So this card talks about financial failure or loss, conflicts over money, the dark side of wealth, fleeting success, a lack of stability, a lack of resources, bankruptcy, debt, family disputes. So just take whatever resonates, leave the rest. Or you may be so established at this point that you're just stagnating. Maybe you've retired comfortably and you're just sitting around watching TV. But you need to activate some growth in your life to avoid boredom. Take up a hobby or do some charity work, or maybe teach others your skills. Okay? This card forewarns of a legacy investment or financial security that is lost, possibly through the market, legal fees, or taxes. And it can also mean that an expected inheritance did not turn out as you had hoped. So that card has different meanings. Take whatever resonates, okay? And ignore the rest. Give it to someone else. Leave it for someone else. Your seventh card is the Temperance card. This is a major arcana card. It came out reversed. This is Sagittarius energy. So this card is telling you that you need to realign with yourself, a realignment. This is a card that talks about self-healing. It's talking about being reckless again. So I would make a note of that, Libra. Recklessness. There's an imbalance. There's extremes, excess, a lack of balance, discord, hastiness. Okay? So Spirit wants you to focus on self-healing, or maybe you already are. This is how you see yourself. The Temperance card reversed. things seem to be stalled, and there's not much you can do at the present except to just let things work themselves out, which they will in time. Patience is the key, for trying to force matters will cause bad feelings and poor results. This is a time to concentrate on blending the different parts of yourself into a new form, and temper extremes that throw you out of balance, either emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. You're blending things, okay? This card implies someone whose behavior may be out of control and very clearly immoderate. It can, although rarely, suggest that an extreme stance is called for. So that is from Spirit, remember, okay? I'm going to read your oracle message now. And you got Lemuria. That's this card right here, Libra. These cards have been coming out. These oracle messages have been coming out recently. Lemuria, or Mu, is one of the Earth's lost lands, where heaven really was a place on earth. A time before we were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. In Lemuria, life worked in harmony. All beings were seen as equal and were deeply reverent to Mother Earth. We knew that a mosquito was no worse than us and the sun no better. Maybe you too believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Maybe you are part of the transition team who at a soul level are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. I think this message is for you for sure, okay? Because they've already talked about blending, harmonious, harmony, transition, okay? They've already talked about your spiritual endeavors. They've already said you're a natural leader, okay? So thank you for wanting to do this work, Libra, okay? Spirit is saying thank you for wanting to do this work. It is easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs on the planet right now, but you're being encouraged to keep holding the clear vision of the future because it's closer than you think. You may be guided to hold the frequency of Lemuria in your own community, family, workplace, or within yourself. Know that it is possible, and while at times it may feel like you're alone, you truly are not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold the codes of this ancient lost land, and even Lemuria crystals that hold the codes of remembering that are beginning to rise all over the planet. So, Libra, keep doing what you're doing, and remember, the only way to heal the world around us is to first heal ourselves. And put your hand on your heart while I read this next part. I hold the codes of Lemuria and believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. So I think that's what you're doing, Libra, is like you're trying to, with all, especially the last 3-4 years with the pandemic and everything, I think you're trying to help heal the planet. But keep working on yourself though, right? We should be always making ourselves better and healing ourselves and being honest with ourselves, right? Okay, stay true to your integrity. Temperance reversed. Yeah. Okay, so your next card, keep creating heaven on earth, Libra. Your next card is the Eight of Cups. This card represents your environment or how others see you and your situation. This card is saying you're searching for the truth. A new perspective is needed. This is a card of loss, taking a time out, being dissatisfied. You need to retreat or escape, withdraw. You're walking away, you're letting go, you're leaving behind. This is a card of disillusionment, abandonment, escapism. You wish things were different, but they aren't, so you have to let go. Cut your losses and get out of a situation or relationship that has failed despite your best efforts. Turn your sights and your energies toward something that is likely to be more fulfilling. This card usually means that the only solution seems to be to turn your back on a situation and go in another direction. What's there isn't working as expected or isn't important anymore. You know what you want and you won't settle for anything less. This card represents a very small but powerful moment in time. You've decided you need to leave something comfortable behind, and you have come to terms with that. You've decided what dream you're moving toward. The moment where you finally turn your back forever and before you take the first step is the Eight of Cups. It's such a conflicted moment, filled with sadness over leaving, yet knowing that you're doing the right thing. Then your hopes and fears card. What you hope for or fear the most in your situation is the Two of Cups. This is a card this is Cancer energy. So this card is about unity, partnerships, attraction. This is the soulmate card. This is about love, passion, mutual respect, a new relationship, harmony, friendship, united love, okay? Joining forces, close bonds. You're moving in tandem with another person now and all is going smoothly. Whether it's a romantic relationship or a friendship, you feel accord, mutual admiration, and goodwill towards each other. Ordinarily, this card refers to a love match, but it can also indicate a partnership of another sort. Harmony is in the air. This card describes a coupling of some sort, a marriage, a partnership, a union. You may be in the honeymoon stage of a relationship or endeavor when all seems right. This card could also represent a new stage of happiness and harmony in an existing relationship. This card promises a strong and passionate relationship. Such a relationship brings beauty and power to life. While this can be a romantic relationship, it can also mean any such union of people, groups, ideas, or talent. The key here is the coming together of two things that creates a third thing that is in and of itself powerful, beautiful, and passionate. Then your seventh card is the Seven of Swords upright. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. So this is Aquarius energy. This card is talking about deception and trickery. It's telling you need to be resourceful and flexible, diplomatic. Act strategically. This card talks about someone getting away with something. It's a card of betrayal, lies, scheming, cunning. This is your future, like 3 to 6 months from now. You may have the upper hand over a tricky situation, but you still need to exercise caution. Discretion and discrimination are required, as are diplomacy and maybe even evasive tactics. This card is urging caution in all dealings. There may be secretive action or indirect communications occurring behind your back. Nothing is quite what it seems to be, and you have to use your wit to achieve your aims. Be wary of overconfidence too, though. Make a note of that. You may appear to be on top now, but being too cocky could do you in. This card indicates the potential for thievery, sneaking about, and trickery. Someone involved in this situation has decided to use subterfuge to achieve his or her goals, which may or may not be honorable. Okay. So that's something I would make a note of. This card could also be letting you know that you're able to transform a situation. This is a card of possible accidents, maybe a loss of a precious object or a friend. So make a note of it and just take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you so much, Libra, for allowing me to channel these messages for you today. I'm truly very grateful. Sending you a very big hug. Take good care. Have a great day. Bye.